Our parents are the most important people in our lives, and regardless of what kind of their life they could give us, we should never complain because they probably did their best. In this video, it will seem so like I will be complaining, but I'm the not P. I'm the thankful to my parents with my life, but as a realist, I believe that certain things that my parents would have taught me earlier, I would probably be better off. I'm not blaming them because they are humans and they aren't meant to be perfect as anyone. But if you are the dad or a mom or when you become one, you gotta make sure to teach these things to your children. And if you are the teenager learning these things will make your life 100 times better. My parents grew up in an extremely poor family in the post-Soviet republics when they had to go through many hardships to find their way out. Life wasn't easy for them since the beginning, and all that they dreamed about was to make sure I and my siblings won't suffer like them. They simply wanted us to have a better life than the one they had. That's why they got us into the better school. They paid extra attention to our grades and wanted us to get into the college and eventually find a good job in the good company and have the stable income. As much as I appreciate that plan would have never made me financially free, I would be living paycheck to paycheck all my life. Only when I grew up and experienced life by myself, I realized that if I wanted to be on the other sides of the spectrum, I have to take some risks. Our parents love us so much that they are afraid that we will get hurt if we take the extra risk, so they encourage us to take the more traditional path. But unfortunately, by doing what everyone is doing, you will end up where everyone is. So, in order to make more money that most people do, you have to take the different paths, which is often more dangerous and risky. And this is something that most parents hesitate to teach their kids, including mine. Parents. We almost didn't talk about money at home. It was something that only my parents would discuss, and for some reasons, my parents thought that as I will get older, I will learn everything on my own. Now I am just a little kid. I don't have to bother myself with this kind of the things. I got out and there are play with other kids, and when I grow up, I will somehow understand. But the truth is, just because you get older doesn't mean you will get the financial literate. They are not connected. The only way to learn something is to either experience it or learn it from someone else. Do you remember your dad explaining to you why some people pay more taxes while others are less? Do you remember your parents telling the different type of the income why one person managed to make millions while others struggling to make ends meet? Money works in a certain way, it has its rules and principles. That you have to understand. If you want to make a lot of it, yes, of course, when you grow up and face financial problems, you will learn. But isn't it better if you learn them while you are still as a kid, so you can make wise decisions along the way and get financial free earlier. And lastly, social skills can make you more money than you think. This is something that I have learned too late in my life. When you get into the world of the businesses, you realize that alone you won't go far. You need to learn to get along with the people. You need to write people on your side. You need to be able to convince people to work with you. Even if you are absolutely genius, without social skills, you probably won't go far. Sometimes all it requires a great first impressions to secure that loan for your business or attract a valuable partner. Even if you are just an employee, the better the social skills you have, the faster you will be promoted and eventually will be paid more. Of course, money isn't the only thing in life, but it's definitely one of the most important things. And the earlier you learn how money works and how to make more of it, the better it is. So, good luck.